Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, thank you for joining us for a special late night live. Y'all, there are now lawyers coming online on CNN, since y'all want legitimate receipts, on CNN saying that there is a Freakoff tape that is being sold around Hollywood, and it features his friends, someone more high profile and even more famous than Diddy. Now, when I heard that, I said, can't be Ashton Kutcher. But you know who it could be? Do you know what the streets are saying? Y'all already know. Y'all, first, let's get into how's everybody doing this Saturday? First, let's get into what the lawyer is saying. I got it videotape for y'all. Then we're going to go into the usual suspects. Maybe it's a speculation. We're going to get into this. And then we even going to look at the way Jay-Z and Meek Mills are acting. Yeah, I don't even know how to say it, but we got Meek Mill's tweets, and then we are going to get into the whole Jigga Man controversy. On top of that, the feds, y'all talking about, I'm not letting up on Diddy. Maybe the feds ain't letting up on Diddy. On top of that, the feds are actually saying they released more information on that kid Cudi Kabooey that he did because Cudi looked at Cassie. The feds gave even more information. Y'all, listen. And Diddy just literally is about to face a case with 53 defendants. And get this, the lawyer is saying that they got proof that there were youngins around. Baby, Diddy ain't seeing heaven. He ain't seeing hell. He ain't even seeing purgatory. He gonna be in jail for the rest of his life. Meanwhile, his lawyers is sitting up there talking about some, I don't know why anybody would need that much baby oil. Yo. Diddy got, listen, let me tell how are you facing life in prison? At this point, they're gonna get you an electric chair. They don't even know. I don't even think they do the electric chair anymore in New York. They gonna make a special exception. they gonna be they gonna make a special exception and be testing out that mug with a tickle me Elmo there, like just like and they look at Diddy and be like, "You next." Diddy gonna ask for his last meal to be a bottle of baby oil. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this because, again, every time we think the rabbit hole goes deep, it goes even further. Also, y'all, don't forget, hit my channel up. I know I'm always going live. Tomorrow I'm going to go live a lot. Hit my channel up. Don't forget, baby, when this Diddy came, I have 988 videos of research, digging through trash, doing what we could to find out what the real story was. Diddy, baby, they didn't see it, they didn't believe it, but we saw it before they believed it. Those 988 videos, baby, they have really, really good research. It is a whole Diddy playlist. If you don't feel like going through the Diddy playlist, don't worry, y'all. I'm curating everything for y'all and getting the latest and the greatest because there is so much stuff that we forgot and we need to bring it forward so it's fresh in everybody's mind before trial. So don't worry if you don't want to go through the playlist. I'm going to curate for y'all. We're going to have a recap before the trial, a flashback for your A. Okay, everybody in, let's get into this. You guys also hit that like button. And what's up to everybody tonight? Opal White, Sleepy, Robo Smith, also New Me. What's up? Shirley Davis, can you do a special members only thing one of these days? You know what, Shirley? I will. Tomorrow I'm going to do, well, okay, maybe not tomorrow. Let me not write a check I can't cash. But this week before Wednesday, I'm going to do a special members only live Diddy with some off the record tea that I don't want to go on live and say because mama is not getting sued. But I'm going to tell you what the streets have been saying. And this is going to be pure speculation. Nothing that's been verified. But come on, we can hash it up. I think that will be a great day. Bobby Bellinger said, hello from Chicago. What's up to Chi-Town? Shirley, hello from Madrid. What's up, Shirley? Hello from Madrid to you too. Also, Valentine TV said, hello, my Tattle Talk family. New Me. You said, let's go, T. Say, hit us with the PowerPoint. New Me, you know me so well. You know me better than I knew myself. Alisa, what's up, Michigan? Bobby, do you think he has Trump on tape? Trump was busy getting it in with Jeffrey Epelator and also in Putin's hotel. I don't think, listen, Diddy was probably trying to get Trump, but Trump was busy trying to defile Obama's bed in some Russian hotel. You think I'm joking, but go Google that. Go Google that. What's up? Shamisa Savage in St. Louis. Hello, BRJ. What's going on? Miss Gemini said, what's up, South Texas? All right, we got everybody in here. Let's get into first what the attorney said. BRJ said, I got a video I'll sell for 500 bottles of oil. Yo, Diddy done ruined white fingernail polish. He done ruined baby oil to get your skin glistening. If they find some Palmer's cocoa butter in his house, we're going to have to rise up and take the culture back. I'm sorry. If they find out, if he defiles the name of Palmer's cocoa butter lotion, no, he going to have to pay. He is going to have to pay. We let him have white nail polish. We let him have the baby oil. No, he going to have to pay. He going to have to pay. Michelle, what's up? Listen, Michelle Moulton says, how much is really 1,000 bottles of baby oil if he actually had that much baby oil? The government has verified themselves in the bail hearing. Okay, this is actual legal documents. You guys need to know that anything, even in legal documents, is speculation. Only when it comes into a court of law, it is fact. Okay. For those being like, oh my God, where the facts at? I would say sit yourself down and wait until the judgment comes out, because that's the only time we're going to get facts. Until then, maybe we speculating it up. The government, this isn't YouTube gossip. The government in the bail hearing transcript and in the federal indictment has said that they took into custody 1,000 bottles of baby oil. It is not a fact. It is not a rumor. It is not speculation. The government said that. You can pull up the indictment papers. So this mosquito's been on me. It's the ops. This mosquito has been sent to destroy me. Masterful Makers Jewelry Beads Workshop. What's up? You said, oh Lord, this is never ending. And also, Lakeisha Garland said he's going straight to hell. Do not pass go and do not collect 200. I don't even think he's going to hell. The devil's like, I don't need him in here trying to take over. Y'all could keep him up there and soften him up a bit before you send him back here. Also, New Me says, it's digging through trash. Baby, I did everything I needed to do to get this story. Fran Duran said, so Homeland Security is selling the tapes now. They're the ones who's supposed to have them tapes. No. You guys need to differentiate, because there's so many different narratives going on. Let me just set out one that I think actually has the most legs, okay? And then we're going to play the attorney's video. Homeland Security has the tapes Diddy had in his possession. However, Diddy shared those tapes with other people, and the attorney is saying that Diddy sold tapes to other people. So Diddy always kept a copy of every tape. Consider him like what was before Netflix, like the Red Box or something? Consider him like a Blockbuster, all right? He has a bunch of tapes. Right? There's like 20 tapes of E.T. Phone Home, right? He sells them, but he always keeps a copy for himself. So when you're saying that Homeland Security would not dare, they don't need to do these stunt queen actors. I feel like a lot of people feel like Homeland Security is like some little dog and pony show, cops in the middle of nowhere doing all that. They don't need to do all that. They are powerful. They are more powerful than the FBI. They don't need to sell anything, and they don't even need the money either. Their budget is bigger than like a lot of foreign countries' gross GDP. They don't need this. Diddy had always kept a copy, but he also sold tapes to people for either blackmail, for purpose. One attorney made it seem like it was some type of like porno ring that he was doing to porno ring, I'm sorry, that he was doing to and selling it. Okay. So keep in mind, just because Diddy had a copy of all tapes does not mean he did not give, trade, barter, or sell copies to anyone else. He just always had a copy. So no, listen, anything's possible in this world, but there ain't no way Homeland Security would mess up their case by doing something like this. And they would have zero to gain from it. You see what I'm saying? Homeland Security, they get their money, they get their props, they get their careers from taking down big people. And if they took down El Chapo and wasn't able to be corrupted with that cartel money, and make no mistake, El Chapo's money is deeper, more dangerous, but more wealthy than Diddy or half of these billionaires in America could ever hope to be. Please believe. And they got agents on the inside, and they got this and that, and they got everything that you would think. If the cartel was not able to buy their way out of this, you really think Diddy and his little $50 million bail and a few Hollywood people are? Do you know how powerful El Chapo was? How many DEA agents? How big it went? If they took down El Chapo and their investigations could not be corrupted, I guarantee you that nobody on Diddy's side can do anything. That's all I'm saying. You just got to look at the resume. Who else? Really quick. What's up, Miss Gemini? Thank you, J-Bone. Honor Truth Teller said, catching a live from Costa Rica. Oh, yeah. I know that's right. Let's keep going. Let's see. Yes, everybody, I combed my hair tonight. Just decided to shake things up. Masterful Makers Jewelry said he has ruined Ciroc vodka. I know he has. And Ciroc coconut vodka with some pineapple juice, that used to hit. I don't really drink like that, but that used to hit. Lakeisha Garland said, please hit the like button on your way into this live stream. True Crimatic said, you're the best here. Oh, you're capping me up. Thank you. Also, Shirley Davis said, I'm here for this. Oh, you are, mama. Okay, let's get into this. We got enough people in this live. Kim Marie, what's up, Kim Marie Norman? Hi. We also have Yana Artist 77 said, Tisa Mods, Tattletales in chat. What's up, girl? Welcome. Lisa Carter said, this whole mess is crazy. The rappers from the 90s, 2000 era has blown me away. Mostly all of them are complicit. They gave us bomb music on with a garbage lid. Yo, did you hear about Ja Rule? It's Kareem Stephens saying that Ja Rule and Irv Gotti gifted her to Diddy to celebrate some stuff. You know they are wrong. Listen, KD Wood said all you had to do was look at the picture. I know that's right. That's right. You guys, listen. Christy Palmer said, hi, Tisa. I'm a new member. Love your content. Thank you so much. Miss Beautiful Messy Ball said, did you see Audie has a court date on 10/10 and the doctor says plea deal? Sorry. Got to get my ear on. Yes, I saw that, but let me tell you something. That's not the first time it's seen that. Jonathan Audie has been on the docket to either go to case or get a plea deal for the last 6 years. Now, a lot of people don't realize I am the person that actually broke the whole Jonathan Audie story on YouTube back in December. They called me a liar back then. They said I was making stuff up. They said it was 20 on 10. And now look, every major news outlet, from Nancy Grace, Law and Crime, CNN, ABC, are reporting what y'all knew back in December. Funny how life works out. Anyway, hold on, it's getting hot in here. All right, so let's get into this thing while I try to cool off. Hold on, y'all, really quick. Let's play this video. Where's she at? There's an attorney. I'm going to play the video live once through.
Contacted by someone.
These are the rules of the live. I'm going to play this through without interrupting so y'all can hear the whole thing. And then we're going to it's only like a minute or two video, but she's saying a lot. And then we're going to rewind it. I'm going to tell you what I heard, put 20 on 10, do the thing. But we are going to have a discussion, and then we're going to move into who the streets are saying this is and show you the evidence on that. Y'all ready for this PowerPoint? All right, let's go.
One who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes. So, which I declined that because...
Wait a minute. Say that again. Back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of, and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catch and kill.
Catch and kill, correct.
Wow. And I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No, I can't explain who the person was, but
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really? Really? And you've seen it?
I've seen stills of the video.
Okay.
So
you can verify
that it exists, that it's real, that the other person in the video is very visible. It's no question if it's that person in the video. And I can tell the video is pornographic in nature.
Oh, my. All right. So we know that he videotaped a lot of activities at his home, Diddy. And it sounds like there was probably a lot of hidden cameras as well. Is that what is being talked about?
Yes. This was actually in his Atlanta home, at a home he had in Atlanta at one point. And it does seem that the person isn't like looking into the video. So to me, doesn't seem like that person knows they're being videotaped. It doesn't seem like they're active participant in the videotaping. Like they're active participant in the videotaping, like they're being.
Okay. She goes on to say that they are being filmed. Sorry. She goes on to say that they are being filmed without their consent. Now, I just want to say what's up to everybody coming in. Please hit that like button, press subscribe, support, baby. We are pumping out the news, reminding everybody we put the 988 videos on Diddy, a lot of them deep dive investigations. We are going to bring everybody up to speed. But let me just tell you with this, right? First of all, I'm going to say I told y'all so. Before we go into this deep dive, it's funny. I find it funny. Funny that I said all this stuff in December and everybody was calling me a liar. I said, I've actually heard from legal people that there is a tape being shopped around. I've actually heard that there's a lot of tapes and there's high profile. I've heard that the attorneys have seen it, that did whatever. Liar, liar, liar. And now look, we have major news outlet attorneys that are licensed going on record verifying what the legal circles and people on the end have known from the very beginning. So, okay, but let's get into actually what she said, because there's a lot of stuff that we need to go over, and I have some insight. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, my name is Tisa. Hi, my name is Tisa, and Gucci think he love me. Sorry. Hi, my name is Tisa. And also, if you look through the 988 videos, we have been spot on since we started this in December. People can say, a lot of stuff is going on with Diddy. We predicted when the Cassie tape, when the apology was going to happen. We said back in December that Diddy was under federal investigation. In March, we were screaming, he's under federal investigation. When the raids happened, we said there is a grand jury that is being paneled, right? Being assembled. We said that there are charges coming. Again, lies, making up stuff, 20 on 10, baby. And now look, we also predicted that Diddy was going to give his apology video. We said what was going to be in the apology video. We predicted word for word what was going to be in the apology. On top of that, we said on Saturday night, it's either going to drop tonight or Sunday morning at 11 a.m. It dropped Sunday morning at 11:17 a.m. We have predicted that. We said that if Diddy is not arrested by May 17th, the investigation will be expanded. And that was the only thing stopping him from being investigated. We then said the investigation has been expanded to sex trafficking, rug smuggling, RICO charges, and money laundering. They said we were putting 20 on 10. The feds. And we said he's not going to be arrested on May 17th, but there is something big dropping on May 17th that is going to change the tide of this case. On May 17th, the video of Cassie and Diddy in that hotel incident, they dropped. We also said back in March that Cassie was set to be the star witness in the federal thing, right? The feds announced in their indictment, Cassie's the star witness. The feds, a lot of things that we said was going to happen actually were confirmed in the time frame that it said. On top of that, because I keep going on and on and on top of that, we also, with the RICO racketeering, that's a lie. The RICO record, the feds actually confirmed the investigation have been expanded. They're looking into that. We also have a prediction that Diddy is going to be indicted on attempted murking charges. There is a woman that he brutalized before hanging out a 17th floor window by her chest. Don't ask me how he did it, but it was by her chest before he brutalized her and hung her off a 17th floor balcony and said out of his mouth, "I'm going to blank you." Expect attempted murking charges, among many things, to be on the indictment when they are completely finished charging Diddy. But that said, I just had to do my latest and greatest. So let's get into what she is saying. And I'm going to give you what I've been hearing in the legal streets have been happening. Okay. So I'm not saying I know everything. I'm just saying those 988 videos, baby, I haven't missed once. Okay, let's get into this, right? Vern, thank you so much for gifting these memberships. You guys, please thank Vern in the chats for gifting these memberships. Love Joy said, love all your content and delivery. You're really talented. Oh, thank you so much, Love Joy. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a member for 8 months, mama. Also, Callie, JNS, Nakti, how do you say it? Nakti University said, thank you for exposing MK Ultra and Jonathan Oddie situation. I'll always love you for that. It was bold. Everyone kept telling you it was dangerous to talk about that. They did. And what's more, they were calling me a liar. That didn't happen. What are you talking about? And baby, now look at God's glory. Anyway, hey, Jeanette. And also, hey, Jeanette Jackson. Thank you so much for being a new member. I appreciate that. I will say, I know y'all like, Tisa, stop saying I told you so. The Jonathan Oddie one, I'm reposting the Jonathan Oddie lives because there's a lot of investigation that's still relevant and you need to know it before we go to trial. But the Jonathan Oddie video was especially close to my heart because when we were, y'all remember, when we were reporting this back in December, like literally there was so much pushback. And then it shocked me that the same people that just like, this is live, blah, blah, blah. When the major news media outlets picked it up 2 weeks ago, after Diddy was indicted, they were literally using the information that we had dug up and actually not only exposed, but also researched. I mean, that's the nature of the things. People share, you learn, blah, 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 blah. But title tells we were vindicated, were we not? And we were also vindicated about that grand jury and Diddy getting arrested and the time frame from everything else. And a lot of other stuff has actually come together. But let's get in and dissect this, all right? Hit that like button, okay? I'm done. Let's dissect this, okay?
By someone.
Okay, so listen.
Contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes.
So here's the why they wanted to be represented. Whoever has this Diddy tape, okay, is someone that there's a fine line in legal. Let me just explain a little bit about the legal. There is a fine line in legal between extortion and offer. You remember when Diddy and Cassie were like arguing, and Diddy's a horrible lawyer, I don't know what he's doing, came out and said, Cassie tried to extort us. We have an 8-minute call. It's not illegal to go to someone and say, listen, I can pursue this legally, but if you want the tape, then I'm willing to sell it to you without taking it like legally. That is legal, but it is a very fine line. You always want an attorney representing you when you're trying to make any type of deal like that, because the line between making an offer and extortion is a very thin one. And you saw what Kevin Hart suing Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. Real talk, in the last like few years, Tasha K, I believe, was the only person that bought out before all this came to pass, even before Cassie came to pass. She actually interviewed Gina Hahn. That was Diddy's girlfriend while he was dating Cassie toward the end, and also while he was dating Young Miami. So Gina Hahn's been with him for a hot minute. She actually interviewed her about what Diddy did to her. And it is a graphic, horrific interview. And when Gina Hahn came out, a lot of people, this is when we thought Diddy was still like, take this money. A lot of people thought that Gina Hahn was lying or making up stuff. People were saying that Tasha K was going to get sued, all this stuff. It's so odd to me that from that video, that was the first person that wasn't just like making up stuff like off of their living room couch, right? But were literally she bought someone that actually experienced it and got her to come out and tell her story. And I remember when she told her story, so many people called her a liar. So many people clowned her. So much stuff. Diddy's team, I think they threatened legal action. And now to come back and find out that everything she said was the God's honest truth. And when people act like, oh, how come people didn't come out and speak about Diddy? Look what happened when Gina Hahn came out and say it. The whole world called her a liar. The whole world was this and that. Her life became extremely, extremely difficult. So again, Gina Hahn was the first person to actually come out in recent years and not just ring the alarm and say, oh, and whisper something, but come out on tape and actually been the victim. Not what they saw, not what they heard, even though that's valuable, but it's always more powerful when the person it happened to came and said something, okay? So again, there is a fine line between extortion and let's make a deal. If you are ever in a case where you have information and you're like, yo, you can pay me to keep my mouth shut, always pay for a lawyer and let the lawyer represent you. Because if that line is accidentally, it's very, very like transparent. If that line is ever crossed, it's crossed by your lawyer, not you. So if anybody getting an extortion case, you getting it. Just like Kevin Hart said that Tasha K contacted him and said, yo, we have he claimed somebody in Tasha K's camp. We'll see if that's true, because Kevin, you look at that lawsuit with JT, Kevin be putting 20 on 10 sometimes. But he says that somebody in Tasha's camp approached him and said, yo, we got this tape, blah, 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 blah. Kevin claims it was extortion. Tasha K is like, what are you talking about? But again, that line between extortion and not is a very thin one. Always have a lawyer representing you. So that's why this person contacted, because this person was savvy enough to know I can't enter into these negotiations by myself. If Diddy's team is able to make me say something or agree to something and I don't understand the legal ramifications, they can literally sue me for extortion and get me locked up. So this is why that person actually contacted her. Let's keep going.
So, which I declined that because...
Wait a minute. Say that again. Say that.
She declined it because, again, the line between extortion and actual making a deal is the very thin one. And she knew what was at stake. And she was like, I really don't want to get involved. Also, let's not forget, if you had heard these charges against Diddy 2 years ago, I bet you nobody would have believed it. And again, people can be like, oh my God, I know we was riding out together, but a lot of people did not believe Cassie. I saw the entertainment industry mobilizing. What's his name? Not UMG. What's that guy's name? That one guy from the guy that Slim Thug that was in, ooh, baby, looking like you like what you see. Won't you come in and check up on it? I'm gonna make a check on it, check on. If you got it, flaunt it. Boy, I know you want it. What's the song? Is that Slim Thug? Anyway, he was like, oh, Cassie, like everybody was mobilizing to say that she was lying, putting 20 on 10. People were like, oh my God, I heard she stole 100K from him. All this stuff. Diddy's like, wait till you hear the real story. And then we saw the video and everybody's just like, nah, bro, there's no story you can tell me. Ain't no accent you can sell me. Just keep going. All right. So she declined. Again, yeah, I want to believe me when I say it. So we have an officer of the law who is on a major network, and it is making rounds. Then not only does this tape exist, and not only was it being shopped around, but it is Diddy's friends that are even more famous. Now the question is, who is that? We got some tea on that, but let's keep dissecting this.
Again, back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood.
Again, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood. Now, let's not forget, let's go back to old school. First of all, Redbone, thank you so much for becoming a member. You guys, if you want to hear this uncut, just rewind a little bit in the live. I've already played it once through. We are in the analysis section of this live stream, okay? What's up, Redbone? Thank you so much for becoming a member. Mac, thank you so much for the super sticker. Hey, Jeanette Jackson, let me give you a shout out again. Redbone, oh my God. Redbone, isn't there a song called Redbone? Redbone, thank you so much for that generous super sticker. Also, Kim Marie Norman said, Young Miami dog walked Gina out, and now look who's a co-conspirator. Yo, let me tell y'all something really quick before we move on. Young Miami still has, if anybody knows, anyone that knows Young Miami, I don't say this lightly, please let her call 1-877 for HSI tip. That is 1-877 for Homeland Security Investigations tips. 1-877 for HSITIP. Young Miami still has an opportunity to get save everything she has. She still has an opportunity to keep her Revolve show, keep a reality TV show, not get drawn into Diddy co-conspirator. Just call them, tell them what you know. They already said, left an opening in the press conference that he tricked women into thinking they were his girlfriend, but he was actually sexually trafficking them. They're literally saying, if you want to come over to the right side, you can come over to the right side. We can protect you. Young Miami can use this for her podcast, and she can even use this for her reality TV show as a storyline, because people would love to actually hear what she felt, why she said. I'm just saying, it's none of my business, but if it was me, you better creep on over to this side. They got the door open, but in the press conference, the U.S. Attorney Office did say the door was closing very, very quickly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's funny how things have changed. Okay, so again, there are tapes circulating. I think one thing that everybody is, well, not y'all, but people are overlooking is the fact that the whatchamacallit said, the U.S. attorney said, did he use these tapes for blackmail? But he also used them to circulate, to sell, to barter, to trade. I remember when I read Cassie's report and I was like, wait a second. She said that he had a 3-camera system set up, right? And had lights scheduled, just lights all around while she filmed the Freakoffs. Now, when I heard that, I said, anytime there is a 3-point setup, that is professional filming setup. Anytime you have lights around, I mean, I just literally saw like lights in a ring with a giant star in the center on some Antichrist stuff. Like, this sounds like ritual. I don't even want to know anymore, right? Whoever's in Star Island, you better literally like have your granny pray over you or bathe yourself in some Dead Sea salts or do something with some sage in the water. But I always felt like, okay, first of all, this sounds like ritual, but two, it sounds like with the 3-point and the special lighting that he was producing the P word, popcorn, right? He was producing that. Why would you produce that? I get the fact that you want to blackmail someone, but if you want to blackmail it, you can literally have it on some real grimy, like backwoods, you know, great. You don't need it to be that good quality and that good lighting to make it look good if you're going to blackmail. It can be grimy. The grimier, the better. The fact that you are investing in lighting, you are investing in cameras, you are investing in angles. What does that tell me? It tells me, right, that this was for some type of, in my point, distribution, commercial use. Again, Diddy, what we now see, was not a billionaire. Now, listen, he has 50 million to his name. Is 50 million a lot of money? Hell yeah. I'm never going to act like that ain't nothing. But not for a billionaire. For a billionaire, that should be 5% of your worth. If he literally was a billionaire, he could easily put up 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. Had he walked into the courthouse and said, I'll give you 400 million, I'm sure the judge would have been like, make it 450 million and you have a deal, because nobody is going to run from $450 million. But someone that's supposed to be a billionaire, hell yeah, you can run from 50 million, especially a house. My freedom for a house, please, we burn that bitch down. Sorry, we can burn that mess down right here now. I'm going to stay free. But again, Diddy, we are now seeing, was not in fact a billionaire. However, he was a purveyor, a curator of violent delights with violent ends for a very affluent set. The fact that people were filmed without their permission lets me know that it sounds to me like people were making a wish list for him. I want to see this person and this person, this person. He would get them going, get the party started. They wouldn't even know that they were being taped. And then he would barter it for maybe business deals, whatever, or he would sell those tapes. Again, one does not need a professional camera setup and a professional light setup for blackmail information. It sounds like he was trying to make his own little corn hub, if you know what I'm trying to say. So that's why when she said multiple tapes were being shopped around, I think people think that Diddy had the only copy of the tape. He didn't, but he always kept a copy. Think of Diddy as like a Blockbuster or what's the place with the red, I don't know. Think of him as a Blockbuster video, okay? Yes, you sold copies, but you always kept one copy for yourself. Let's keep going. The blackmail, yes, but you don't need professional lighting for blackmail. You really don't.
Being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood, but one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before.
Okay. Now, she said she contacted her to say, can you help negotiate this exchange, this contract, this negotiation? Can you help with this? And they contacted the person that was in the video. My sources are telling me that they did not contact the other person that was in. So my sources telling me Diddy was in the video. And there was some people are like, oh my God, well, maybe she's talking about the other person's in the video. No, because if you contacted the other person in the video, somebody, first of all, that's revenge P. Second of all, that is straight up extortion. You cannot offer to sell an image that somebody's image was used in revenge P without their permission. You cannot offer to sell it back to them. That's not negotiations at all. They were not engaging in any illegal activity. They didn't know. That is 100% an extortion charge. And you can't sell revenge P back to the person. So that lets me know that the person that was unknowingly in that video, that's not who she contacted. They were contacting Diddy to say, hey, we got this video. Heard the police was looking for you. I don't know if they know about this, but how about I sell this to you so you could give to the police or do with it what you want. But the point is I'll sell it to you. That's what was going on. Also, Aquila Anna, shout out to Brazil. Kisses from Brazil. I just saw that video from the one girl from Brazil, Anita. And they feeding them girls right in Brazil. Shout out Aquila Anna. Shout out to Brazil. Okay, so let's keep going.
So like a catch and kill.
Catch and kill, correct.
Wow.
I've been saying since November. I know y'all like Tisa, shut up. No, I will not. I've been saying since November, actually since November, December, that Diddy has been doing catch and kills. If you guys don't know what catch and kills are, they are very common. So what you do is you send people out to catch the story before it breaks, before it hits mainstream. You send people out to catch the story. Now, sometimes they can be in the point of lawyers. Sometimes it can be people approaching TMZ for stuff. It can be anything. But before it hits the mainstream, right? Usually it's whispers on TikTok and YouTube and, all the social media things. But before it hits mainstream media, somebody's alerted, right? And they alert, let's just say in this case, Diddy's camp, there's a video going around. Once you catch it, you kill the story before it breaks out into mainstream. That's what they mean about catch and kill, if you guys aren't familiar with that term.
Oh, can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on.
No, I can't explain who the person.
You can't explain who it is because it was filmed without their permission. If you say who it is, they can sue you for revenge P or helping to propagate or further somebody's attempt to blackmail or do revenge P. Okay, but let's keep going.
But Mr.
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really?
I would venture to say more high profile. Why? Because they are saying on the street that this is a speculation, baby. They are saying that it is one of Diddy's A-list rapper friends. That's why she said, I would venture to say he is more high profile, not richer, not more powerful, because the truly rich and powerful, they usually stay in the shadows. We don't consider them high profile. Yeah, I know we know Jeff Bezos and we know Elon Musk and we know Mark Zuckerberg and we know Bill Gates. But outside of that, tell me another billionaire's name. I'm being serious. They usually stay back in the cut. They know, I don't want you to know that I'm running shit, because when things start falling down, y'all gonna be coming for me. Diddy can go out there and do a little two-step for y'all. And I'll let y'all make believe that he's a billionaire. So when things fall down, you go after that mug. They're saying that when she says, I will venture to say more high profile, that they are a colleague of Diddy. They are a pair of Diddy. They are a rapper. They are an entertainer. It can't be any of the women Diddy's messed with, because I would venture to say that while Young Miami is very big, she is not more high profile than Diddy. And all the women he's dated, while they are very big, I don't think in the last 10 or 15 years, Diddy has dated anybody with a higher profile than him that is a peer. Now, we know that Irv Gotti and Ja Rule, according to Karine Steffans, gifted her to Diddy. Karine Steffans was the OG video girl. She put video girls on the map. She's the one that learned how to monetize that and use that for opportunity. She lost her mind for a moment and dated Bill Maher, real time with Bill Maher. Ugh. But eventually she came back to her senses. You know, everybody got a crazy period. Just because what he stands for, he is vile and hateful, and like, the fact that she even let him feel comfortable that he thought he could just come out and speak on black issues and black, but you know what? I digress. Let's stay on topic. Ugh. Anyway, right? The point of the matter is, he has not dated that more high profile woman. Again, I was thinking, okay, maybe this is Irv Gotti, Ja Rule, because if they gifted, was they in the room too? But again, Irv Gotti and Ja Rule are not higher profile right now than Diddy is. They had their moment, but she is talking about who is higher profile now. Again, we have our guesses. I know what everybody's saying, Jay-Z and Meek Mills, but we're going to go through that. Okay, hold on.
Really? And you've seen it?
Or I've seen stills of the video.
Okay.
So
you can verify
that it exists, that it's real, that the other person in the video is very visible. It's no question if it's that person in the video. And I can tell the video is pornographic in nature.
So again, this tape exists. An attorney of the court, an officer of the court is saying she saw it. It is graphic in nature. It is very much real. And that person is sitting there on the camera like, just zoomed in. Probably when she saw the still, it was like, you know, the stills when it's like, like just off guard, huh? Right? Or it's like, girl, that's you. Is it? I don't know, because it looks like a little different. Also, Diana Williams said, Tisa don't miss. Thank you for doing the footwork and connecting all the dots for us. You deserve all your flowers. Thank you so much, Diana Williams. Don't worry, baby. We are doing recap the trial all this week. We are bringing up our best investigative work and all the little details about the Diddy case that everybody forgot. Baby, I don't expect y'all to go through 988 videos on the Diddy playlist, but I am going to curate, I think, the best of the best to help y'all connect the dots, refresh your memory, so when trial starts, all that will be fresh in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
Oh my. All right. So we know that he videotaped a lot of activities at his home, Diddy. And it sounds like there was probably a lot of hidden cameras as well. Is that what is being talked about?
Yes. This was actually in his Atlanta home, at a home he had in Atlanta at one point. And it does seem that the person isn't like looking into the video. So
keep in mind, this high profile person happened when Diddy had his Atlanta home. I think when did Diddy abandon his Atlanta home? No. Diddy had a home in Atlanta, but he also bought a mansion that he planned to refurbish. But for whatever reason, he nixed it. It became abandoned, and he moved his little rodeo show, if you want to call it that. He moved it down to Miami and Los Angeles, both ports of entry for illicit substances into the border and also leaving the border by land and also by sea, okay? And by air. Again, but Diddy did have a residence in Atlanta for a long time. Let's also not forget that Kim Porter, the mother of his children, also lived in Atlanta. He spent a lot of time in Atlanta, okay? So also somebody said, do you think it's Jay-Z? Now listen, I don't know what to think. Do I think it's Jay-Z on these tapes? I certainly hope not. For Jay-Z's sake, I certainly hope not. I certainly hope not. Again, at this point, everybody that has been tied to Diddy is suspect. And here's the thing. We don't know we don't know the list of people that were at the after party, but the U.S. attorney does. The U.S. attorney has the tapes. And more importantly, the people that were at the after party knows what it is. But hold on, let me get into my PowerPoint because I'm going to give y'all something and I want y'all to tell me what you think. Hold on.
To me, doesn't seem like that person knows they're being videotaped. It doesn't seem like they're active participant in the videotaping. Like they're active participant in the videotaping. Like they're being.
Okay. So anyway, she goes on to say that it sounds like they're being filmed without suspicion. Now, a lot of names have come up into who could be on this tape. Some people said it is Jigga Man. Some people said it is Meek Mills. We have compiled a few things, and y'all gonna let me know what you think. We're also going to talk about Kid Cudi and new information that the U.S. attorney has released on that Kid Cudi incident. And there is a mosquito stalking me, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all see me, if it gets close enough to me, it is on. I'm going to kill that whole bloodline. You ever wish your blood was poisoned to mosquitoes and they came near you and bit you, their whole bloodline would die? Anyway, at the end of the day, we're going to also talk about new information the federal prosecutor has actually leaked about what's going on. Also, Nick R., thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member, the newest and truest tattle. Thank y'all so much for the support. Let's get into this, right? So this is Diddy. I'm sorry, this is Meek Mills. See, Meek Mills had a problem. Shout out to Zebby Universe. He did that with that intro. See, so-and-so had a problem. Andrew Tate tweeted February 28th, so P. Diddy was having blank with Meek Mill and Usher, right? And he said, was you blank trafficking women? The F wrong with you, Brody. Now, this was back in, I think, 2000 and like a few years ago, right? Or maybe it was like last year. It don't even matter. I said, ooh, how the mighty have fallen. You literally tried to do something with this against Andrew Tate, and now look at you sitting in the middle of it because Meek Mill has been on a little Twitter storm. Now, I'm not saying that he did it, right? I feel like Kendrick. Now, I'm not saying that he did it, but ever since that Diddy arrest, I'm looking at him different. Yeah, it's like night skin, baby. What best around? Okay, anyway, right? Meek Mills has not been responding, I believe, the way an innocent man responds. Now, I'm not saying, hear me out. I'm not saying that it's Meek Mills in that tape. I'm just saying that Meek Mills is having another crash out on Twitter. And if it is not him on that tape, Meek, can someone take Meek's phone away? Because I don't understand how nobody was even thinking about him and he keeps inserting himself in this conversation. Why? Is it because he wants us to know that his new music, Robin Hood is out now? Go listen. I don't understand Meek Mills. He is such a talented rapper. Nobody can deny his talent. But when I say some of the ways he moves, it's like, Meek, go back to bunny hop and pick your lane. Shut up. Anyway, let's get into this, right? Black Twitter responds to Meek Mill's offering huge money to clear his name from Diddy's case. And it went how you expect. Shout out to Noah A. McGee for actually putting this in the work. So Meek tweeted, I want to hire an investigative team, 100K cash, to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill's names to Diddy's case. I also want them to look at who is powering the media involving Meek, anything to do with Buddy. He's talking about Diddy. Something not right. Meek Mill tweeted this on September 23rd, 2024. Let me just say this, and I've said it in a past life, but I feel it needs to. Is Meek played in our faces, or is he really just challenged and he can't make these connections, right? You want to hire an investigative team and pay 100K for them to find out what is going on with the grand jury indictment investigation, you want to pay somebody $100K to find out what is being said in the secret indictment? Because you realize grand jury, it's illegal to talk about anything. It's criminal for you to say that you're going to hire because you want to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill's name. Meek, that is illegal. And why are you saying this on Twitter? This man don't got no sense. Also, I also want them to look at who is powering the media involving Meek, anything to do with Diddy. Something not right. Diddy, Meek, the only thing that's not right here is Meek's logic. Meek, you are Robert Kraft's boy Friday. You are his perpetual plus one. You are a billionaire, old billionaire's pet. You be out there salsa dancing with them. You are bunny hopping for Michael Rubin. You are doing all this stuff. Meek, you know so many powerful players that either control some media or got deep connections. Why are you on Twitter? You need to activate the people you hang around. This is like when somebody be rolling hard with a new man and they call you for $40. Girl, if you don't get active and ask that man for gas money, what do you mean can you borrow 40 and you got a ninja laying in bed next to you in the bathroom being like, yo, I want to speak too loud. He's sleeping. Can I borrow $40? Oh, how? You better get active and ask the people that you spend all your time with for that $40. Now, I'm not saying, of course I'm going to give it to you if you single. But baby, if you don't make that man get active, what is going on, Meek? If you don't make that man that you around get active and do some research and pay these media, and also you want $100K cash, like I said in my last live, Meek, we know your man got money. You better put another zero on that, and then maybe you can get active and get somebody to risk criminal charges for leaking confidential grand jury indictment information. You better put another zero on there. We know your man got money, Meek. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop trying to lowball us. We know where you roll. You always bragging. We know how much you be charging for those bunny hops. Shut up, Meek. Anyway, right? Oh, also, Marlene said, what's up, Marlene? Said, hey, Tisa, gorgeous as always. Crazy Days and Nights exposed Kate Upton for dating Diddy. He gifted her to a higher than him, and and said he likes D. What? Oh, you know what's so funny? Sorry, guys. You know what's so funny? I actually remember, shout out to Crazy Days and Nights. They are the OG blog, and so many blind items turned out to be true. I remember this blind item with Kate Upton. I'm going to actually look it up. Y'all might have me taking notes. I'm actually going to look it up, and we're going to go over it tomorrow. I'm going to dig a little deeper into the Diddy blinds because they were pretty spot on. Shout out to Crazy Days and Nights. If you guys don't know who Crazy Days and Nights are, they are the OG blog. They were blogs before even we ever thought to talk about gossip on TikTok or YouTube. TikTok wasn't even invented. And, you know, people were just doing makeup tutorials on YouTube. But one of the reasons why Crazy Days and Nights are, they have blind items. And usually around holidays, especially New Year's, they unveil or they reveal the blind items. And they very rarely miss. So if you guys are on the work computer and you guys like more written content, check out Crazy Days and Nights. Marlene said, I think it's Will Smith. No, listen, I don't think so. I honestly say I don't think it is. I really honestly don't, because the way she hinted at it, it seemed like it was one of Diddy's peers. Will's one of the most successful actors in Hollywood, right? Diddy is a performer. But that said, I'll say whatever it is, whoever is on those tapes, baby, they're gonna be showing 4K in the they're gonna show on 4K in evidence. They better hope they not. If you are, you better go in 1-877-4-HSI-TIP. Maybe Young Miami's not the only one that needs to call that number. Anyway, Who's Breezy said, how do you manage to make things worse, bro? You need to log out. Again, nobody was even talking about Meek in this case anymore. I know there was a moment, there was a recording, which is probably fake, that's being circulated. I don't know. But the whole point of the matter is, Meek, we have moved on and you are centering yourself again looking guilty as all sin. It's not over. Meek Mill said, the streets know what's up with me. That's not the case. We talking about business side. Somebody is powering these bad campaigns with Meek Mill again. I got 100K for a thorough investigation of who's powering and how exactly my name is connected to this. Again, Meek, make your mans get active. You around big money. Make them boys get active. Bunny hopping ain't free. Baby, you gotta like pay to see your listen, Meek. You got to make them ninjas pay for seeing your bits and jiggles all up and down. Please, you better, please. I know those Philly girls are going to set you right. You got to make them, these ninjas pay to see that jiggle. You got to make them pay. How are they only doing 100K? Get Papa Bear to put another zero behind there and people might consider it. What is going on? Make them men get active, Meek. What's going on? Do I have to teach them everything? Make them get active. Anyway. Diddy and Meek, for a while, Diddy and Meek were rolling super, super hard. They would even have matching outfits. They were the plus one. Diddy goes through many eras of plus one. When it's not Cassie or Young Miami, it was Stevie J, Meek Mills, Shine. He was with Russell Brand. And French Montana, that's going to be his boo till he dies. That's going to be the boo till he dies. But let's keep going. 1 second, y'all. Gangster for Geeks for Life said, let me say what you really mean. I need to hire a lawyer to prepare my defense. Again, Meek, you better go and actually start talking, get active with those U.S. attorneys. Meek Mill said, 3 Films said, Ninja, you did this to yourself. Y'all look cute. And that it's matching though. Exactly. These rumors about what's going on, nobody told you to be the doublemint trends with Diddy. Literally, Diddy, Jesse, and you, Delilah. Nobody told y'all to be matching. Again, the tribute has some other cute quotes. We're going to get into the actual Kid Cudi stuff in a second. I just want to laugh with y'all. The tribute said, the internet reacts to Meek Mill's tweet. Meek, you're literally your own star witness. Talk about, I want to see who's powering, where these rumors coming from. Meek, you were there. You could just let us know. Let's keep going. In response to the backlash, Meek doubled down, stating, the streets know what's up with me. That's not the case. We're talking about the business side. Someone powering these bad campaigns with Meek Mill again. Again, hold on. Let's keep going. Other users offer sarcastic takes. Have y'all heard that that trending sound on TikTok where it's like, black people. Don't worry, it's only black people using that sound. Black people. That's what I hear when I see Meek typing. Listen, joking that they already had the answers Meek was seeking. All right. Vocal Pineapple said, man, give me the 100K. It doesn't take an investigator to tell you why this is happening to you, right? Another person added, I'll take this on Meek, 50K up front, another 50K upon deliverable. Hold on. There's a few other. This tweet, another person said, this is a tweet you send when you're guilty of everything. That was the official Ohio State DG, Dylan Everyday. It gets deeper. Hold on, y'all. Fans were quick to point out Meek's past associations with Diddy. One user responded, Meek, you're literally your own star witness. While another fan chimed in, bro, it's your antic. It's you. You're the one powering that narrative. Now cash at me my 100K. Hold on, we got a few other things. Several users mocked the situation with comments like, bro about to incriminate himself. This is a tweet you send when you're guilty of everything. That was New Combs talking about his antics. Again, let's get into the, I thought this was very interesting. Let's get into the Kid Cudi bombing car incident that the feds are going to use against Diddy. Looks like Kid Cudi is finally getting his revenge. Sorry, guys. Fake Brit, thank you so much for becoming the newest member of the Title Tells. Marlene said, honey, there's a YouTuber here on YouTube. She read all Diddy's blind compiles and she read them We can listen. Oh, we can listen to them here live. You know what? We will go over it. I did a compilation. Is it Celebrity Blind Tees? We did a compilation. Ross says, tagged you in an interview on X with Dre and Scoop. Could be their tape. Oh. Oh. See, that's an interesting thing. That's an interesting take. Okay, Roz, let me go back on Twitter. Y'all know I see off of Twitter. Mama got Twitter fingers and I like to argue too much. So Twitter is not a healthy place to be because there be too many stupid people saying stupid things. And I literally had to just put my phone down and pray and call my mom and be like, for my mom to be like, let it go. Just, it's all noise. Let it go. Anyway, Kim Marie Norman said, Meek is a new Farnsworth Bentley. Exactly. Yo, remember when Farnsworth Bentley tweeted, like, I think back in in December, or was it January? He tweeted, when I get nervous, I start talking. I wouldn't hesitate to believe that Farnsworth Bentley has 100% been interviewed by the feds because he was right there through all of it, but also the fact that he might be testifying for the feds. I would go so far. And he said, yeah, when I get nervous, I start talking. I think that the Farnsworth Bentley actually might be testifying, honestly, or has given some type of affidavit and has definitely been questioned by the grand jury. Live from New York City said, plenty of famous international football soccer players, foreign stars, and diplomats also attended Diddy parties, some which are more globally famous than Diddy can only dream of. Live from New York City, that's a good point. Maybe we thinking too small. We thinking it's the peers and the rappers. Maybe it might be a soccer star. Yo, what if they got, what's his name? Mbappe. I'm just saying, Mbappe, he was dating a girl that was a Kim Kardashian lookalike, but then he broke up with her because it was discovered in France that she was actually a trans woman. And instead of standing in his truth, he broke up with her officially, even though they're saying she's still around. He didn't want to officially be known. That's why they're saying Kim Kardashian thought she had a chance with Mbappe, and why she was flying Saint all around, talking about, I'm the best soccer mom ever, because at the end of the day, the girl was a Kim Kardashian lookalike. They looked like they could be sisters until they stood in front of him naked. And then it'd be like, no, baby. Kim, she got something that you don't have. Just give it up. I'm just saying, people of all walks of life have different proclivities. And Diddy seemed like he was really into getting people loose, wild, GHB, all the stuff, getting mad, crazy, freaky, out of their minds on rugs. That's what he wanted, like those Roman style orgies. And then he would just try to slip in. So again, maybe we're thinking too small. Maybe they do, like, it's international, foreign stars, diplomats, soccer stars, everything like that. Good point. Live from New York City. Really quick, let's get into this Kid Cudi stuff, right? Hold on. Let's get into the Kid Cudi stuff. I do want to say one thing. My real question is, have the Kardashians actually been questioned by the federal jury? I think indictment. I think that they will. Here's the thing. I don't even got to ask. I already know Kris, Kendall, Kylie, Khloe, and Kim and Kourtney. They don't even have to be subpoenaed. Them mofos is 100% snitching, as they should. But you know, for a second, baby, they ain't loyal to nobody but their bank accounts. If they have anything on Diddy, they've already turned state witness. They've already cooperated. Kim already got a plea deal. It is just really what it is. So when people are like, oh my God, but the Kardashians, y'all really think that Kim and them is going to go down for Diddy? Or do you think they're going to do what Young Miami needs to do and hop, skip, and jump over to the federal witness side so they can... Sorry, mosquito. So they can cut a plea deal. I'm going to get this mosquito. This is the last thing I do. Keep circling me like a plane trying to find a place. So I'm going to get this mosquito. Sorry, y'all. Kim Marie Norman said Jay-Z had said when he gets nervous, he tells the truth. He stole Farnsworth's line. Wait, did he? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, so hold on, y'all. Yes, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, Kim and them ain't doing nothing but singing like her. As they should. Everybody around Diddy should be singing like a canary. But you can't tell me that they be being quiet. They've already brokered their deals. They're already testifying. They're already being like, okay, well, can you not talk about this? Or can you not say there's this? And I'll give you my testimony, right? Also, doctor said, T said, did you know Bishop Whitehead's wife was one of Diddy's artists? Yeah. Okay, so listen, let's get into also with this Kanye. You don't remember that award show when Kanye thanked Diddy for teaching him everything he needed to know about choosing a wife? You don't remember that? I remember when Kanye said that. Let me actually pull that up because y'all gotta hear this. Hold on. One second. Sorry, I'm pulling up the quote. Hold on. Kanye thanks Diddy. One second. Oh, gosh. Hold on. It's taking too long to find, but I know for a fact that he said it because I was watching the award show when he actually thanked Diddy. And I was like, what in the world? Hold on. Anyway, I'm looking for it right now. Let's see. Ah, here it is. I found it. Y'all be thinking I'm bullshit. I have excellent research skills and my memory. I might not remember what I had for breakfast, but baby, I can remember something I saw 4 years ago. This was June 27th, 2022. Kanye pays tribute to Diddy during a surprise appearance at the BET network. Let's see. How long is this is 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Y'all want me to play the whole clip? Let's read the full transcript. We ain't sitting through Kanye for 4 minutes. Hold on. His speech, this is directly from variety.com, right? For those who don't got any analytical skills or research skills, this is for you. It's a freebie. Okay, ready? His speech at BT followed an elaborate tribute performance that spanned Diddy's entire career, from his early days at Uptown Records to his own bad boy label to recent era, featuring cameos by Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, Nas, Little Kim, Busta Rhymes, a lot. I think this reads as like what is going on with the feds and who they actually questioned and who's either going to be a co-conspirator or a victim. Let's go through these names. So should we call this the witness list? Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, Nas, Little Kim, Busta Rhymes. Yo, what if Little Kim testified? This is going to be the trial of the century. I almost wish they could videotape it so we could like they would live stream it. Like the YSL trial, but if not, I wonder if I'm going to be in the courtroom. I'm really going to try. Nas, Little Kim, I'm going to be hiding though behind like a 30-inch platinum Yaki bust down. When y'all like Tisa, no, my name is Tisa. My name is not Tisa. Excuse me, my name is Jackie. My name is Jackie. Hello. No, Tisa. It's Jackie. No, Jackie. That is my name. And I'm going to have some sunglasses on, hiding behind that bust down, like taking notes. and live tweeting. Oh my God, I can't believe what happened. Anyway, Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, Nas, Little Kim, Busta Rhymes, The Lox, Bryson Tiller, Faith Evans, the Maverick City Choir, as well as Diddy himself. Baby, that's all the federal witness list. Oof. He dedicated the first half of his 1997 hit, I'll Be Missing You, to his longtime partner, actress Kim Porter, who died of a lung infection in 2018. Via video footage that played while he performed, the second half of the song featured a video tribute to its original subject, the notorious B.I.G. Next came a powerful video speech from Jay-Z and an amusing one from Babyface, who recalled Diddy haltingly but successfully teaching him to ski. Let me find out Babyface was on those tapes. Then Kanye took the stage. Again, this is from Variety magazine, article in 2022. Baby, I'm leading y'all to water. Just go ahead and drink. Then Kanye took the stage wearing a gray leather hood by Air jacket, a matching baseball cap, shades, and a full black stocking facial mask similar to the ones he wore in appearances and performances last year. In his speech, Kanye spoke of his long admiration for Diddy. Okay, so let me just say this. We already know that Kanye's freaky self is on those tapes. Let's also not forget that Kanye got sued by... I'm gonna kill this. I can't wait till this mosquito takes another flight around the sun so I can, right? Be on some Aeon Flex, just getting it. Anyway, Kanye, let's also not forget, he got sued by his chief of staff. Kanye hired his favorite OnlyFans girls to literally to be his chief of staff. But one thing that she actually said in the lawsuit that Kanye demanded, Kanye actually might be all up and down this tape, because I'm surprised Kanye hasn't gotten sued yet. Well, he is getting sued, but I mean, why it's not a bigger scandal? Probably because people expect this nonsense from him. Kanye said that the girl said that Kanye slept with one of the female employees and then demanded that he literally demanded, yo, I heard your mom was in town, bring her around, I want to F her too. He demanded that an employee that he was sleeping with bring her mom around, or his mom around, I don't know, for Kanye to sleep with. And it looks like they actually did. On top of that, they said that Kanye, this is in the lawsuit. I did a live about it, right? Y'all can go look it up. She said in the lawsuit that Kanye invited all his friends into a conference room and would have Bianca and her friends perform sloppy toppy on his friends while he watched. This is when Bianca was his wife. Would have Bianca and her friends come in and watch her perform sloppy toppy on his friends, Bianca and her friends. And this is in the thing. Now, I know what everybody's saying when it came out. Oh, well, it's consensual. Okay, they into freaky stuff. But if I was Kanye, you better hope you get consent on video. Bianca gives an eye scan and a fingerprint, because all Bianca got to do is say, no, I did not want to be marched around wearing sheer legs, pantyhose, suntan color. I did not want to be marched around butt booty naked up and down the streets of Italy wearing like 3 pairs of legs, pantyhose. One is a headscarf, the leg suntan shiny ones that the church ladies wear. One as a headscarf, one as a shirt, and I cut the armholes out. And of course, one as pants. No, that was not my choice. I did not want to go to dinner topless with your friends for the thing. I did not want to go. Like, that's all she has to say. And honestly, I would believe her, because there's sometimes when I'm like, yeah, I know people say Bianca is free and all this stuff, but this is a lot. And again, I will say this to guys, right? Or anyone that you're just like, oh my God, they was into it. There are laws as to how much you can exploit people. I'm sorry. There just is. Because if we let things go, pretty soon people are going to be slaves. And then it's going to be, the line is going to be blurred into whether they there freely or whether you making them into that. Again, Kanye better watch out. He into some wild stuff. I say this to all say, I can pretty much guarantee that Kanye on some tapes, or his name gonna be up and down that testimony. Kanye, but knowing Kanye and his crazy self, he probably like, yo, let me do the director's cut. He probably got some vultures, wolves, like, you see like a vulture cut in, like he's like going at it. Like Kanye probably tried to do some artistic mess. Also, oh, Kim Marie Norman said, Jay-Z had said when he gets nervous, he tells the truth. Oh, that's right. We read that. Doctor, yep, we saw Bitches Whitehead. Also, Phantom 6000 said, hey, the attorney said she didn't take on the representation, didn't say if it was male or female, and didn't approach anyone about the tape. But who knows? Okay, but here's the thing. I believe the attorney. First of all, whoever was on the Freakoff tape didn't say, but it said that it was someone with Diddy who had a higher profile with them. I don't know any women around Diddy that had a higher profile than him. I just don't. And as far as stars, I don't think there's many Hollywood stars that have a higher profile than Diddy. I just don't. Especially women. I just don't think so. Diddy has a huge profile, especially overseas. And when it comes to music, you never know. Maybe it could be a woman, but I just don't know any women that we saw at the Freakoffs with a higher profile with Diddy, because one would say, I didn't need to be there if I had a higher profile. Diddy liked to blackmail, coerce, bring people in. I'm going to do something for you and make deals with the devil. Why would you be at the devil's house if you didn't need what they were offering? So also, she said she didn't approach anyone with the tape. She said she declined to represent them because it was getting too close to extortion, I would imagine. But she verified that she saw the tape and it 100% exists. This lawyer is very esteemed, and she is not going to throw away her bar license so she can get something salacious on the news. She actually has something to lose. So if she is saying and going on record saying, let's also not forget that Diddy's lawyers can sue and actually get her debarred, disbarred, I 100% believe that she's telling the truth. I do. Marlene said, it's hinted at Snoop just because Sloan said he's next. We'll see. Amy Brown, thank you so much for being a member. Ross said, Kanye is a freak. Starting his own P, he'll get off on people watching his tapes. Probably came out as a blank addict to jump ahead of it. Exactly. Love, Wisdom, Freedom said, maybe it's Will's 6 degree of separation. Listen, I actually don't think that he would be involved in something that low down. I really don't. But at this point, nothing surprises me, but I just don't think that he would be involved in something that low down. Because here's the thing. I have not seen one picture of Will Smith at Diddy's parties in recent years. Do you know what I'm saying? Or even the white parties. I haven't really seen pictures. So it's kind of like, I feel like the people that were into the freak-offs and the freaky deek stuff, I feel like they were freaky. Like the way you see Usher, he wasn't missing. Even when he missed the party, he would come in for the after party with his shades and whatnot. Uda Jet said, Usher tells everything that happened to him in the video ruined. I have to go look at that. Thank you, Uda Jet. Also, or is it Udahet or Udahet or Uda Jet? Marguerite Bolster said, oh, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. You are the newest member of the YouTube Tattletale family. And Word, thank you for being a member for 5 months. You said you love it. Aeon Flex reference. So happy to have joined the Tattletales from 5 months ago. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Tisa, you got a knack for this great research. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that, M Word, and I appreciate you being a member for 5 months. Anyway, let's get back into what Kanye said, and then we're going to get into the Kid Cudi stuff, okay? In his speech, Kanye spoke of his long admiration for Diddy and identified with the desire to change one's name. He said, over the years, Combs has called himself Puff, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, and just Diddy, and most recently, Simply Love. Last year, West legally changed his name to Ye. He also spoke movingly of Combs' influence on him, stressing that he considers him an artist, and it's easy the influence of Diddy's viewing his entire creative and business output as part of the whole. Kanye also explained his absence over the past few months in characteristically dramatic terms, saying he wanted to declare himself legally dead for a year. He said in his full speech, this is what I think Kanye is all up and down. Kanye said, "How do we crown kings? How do we appreciate our kings? To think how far we could just make it off of inspiration, to hear the way somebody's chopped a sample in, me and a friend rushing to see who could get the Bad Boy mixtape and play back the original version of Diddy's 1997 hit, It's All About the Benjamins, over and over, thinking I was one of the hitmen, Diddy's productive crew. I was signed to Puff without him knowing. That statement, and then he laughed, saying that statement is not legally binding. To go to New York and think that everybody had on leather jackets and new Timbs every day, to see Puff in real life at the Missing You video, just like me tapping free like a little kid. I just need to meet this man. This is my favorite artist. You see, I'm saying favorite artist, everything, not specifically production, the trip. Back then, there were so many rules to hip hop, he broke them all. He understands contracts in a way a lot of us still don't, understood money in a way a lot of us still don't. I go to him for advice to this very day. He inspired my life choices, so many of my life choices, my wife choices. And here we are. Thanks for that, Puff. Mind you, this is when he was, yeah. And here we are. Y'all don't understand getting snuck into a club at 17 years old in Chicago, thinking we was part of Bad Boy. This man was so famous, it was just good enough for me to be Chicago's version of Puff. You know, I took a little height. Anyway, we ain't getting into that. The point of the matter is, he's kissing Diddy's butt, giving him things. You can't tell me that he wasn't at those freaky deek parties. Kanye already got his freak card on display. But again, he even said that Kanye inspired his life choices, his wife choices. Again, back then, Diddy was trying to get everybody to get themselves their own Cassie. Again, Kanye better pray Bianca never turns on him, because if she does, it's over for him. He better pray Bianca never turns on him, because he's given her enough ammunition. Anyway, let's get into this Cudi. I'm about to do whatever happened to B.O.B. Beautiful girls all over the world. It could be famous. Ooh, ain't got nothing on you. Is that Bruno Mars? Oh, I've been around. Okay, ready? This is released by the prosecutor. It's new information. Marlene said really quick, T said, Diddy has a connection to Epstein. I have a pic. Yep, I believe that, but Diddy was trying to become the new Epstein. And Ward, thank you so much for the super sticker. Marlene, shoot me over that pic, though. I would appreciate it. Also, Just Hope One said, you are amazing. Oh, thank you, guys. Y'all showing me so much love tonight. Thank you for this special midnight live. We got to do what we got to do. I'm going to make sure I go live at least once a day for y'all during this Diddy trial. Sometimes I be going live 3 or 4 times. Baby, we also are pulling up the greatest and most relevant videos from our research. Again, listen, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. We have done 988 original and fresh videos covering. Let me put myself on the big screen. We have done this mosquito. When I say I am going to firebomb this house when I get off this live, this mosquito is playing in my face. Y'all don't know. We going to gas this whole house. Okay, so listen. When I say we have done 988 original, well thought out research, critical analysis of Diddy, the case. We have looked high and low, talked to legal professionals, talked to people on the street. We have delved back in the blog articles so you don't have to. Baby, we put the work in. So if you don't want to delve into that playlist, don't worry. All this week, and actually until the Diddy trial goes, we are going to curate the best, most well-researched videos and put them on as flashbacks and recaps before the trial, recaps to trial. We are going to put that up there because, baby, this research, again, I get it. We got the inventory. We got the catalog. We put in the work early on. We have been covering this for 7 months and had our foot on Diddy's neck. We are going to be showing that content. When you see recap before trial, you know that it is a video from 6-7 months ago, but the research is relevant and it is 100% relevant toward things that are going to be talked about in trial. And you need to see it to keep it fresh in your head. We're also going to be going live with updates. All right. So that is my promise to you. I will curate my own catalog. 988 videos, baby. That is 12 less videos than the bottle of baby oil. People talk about Diddy had 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Look up the Diddy playlist. We have 988 pieces of new, unique content in the Diddy video playlist. And when you count in the lives, we have more videos than Diddy had baby oil, and we will be curating for you. All right. Hit the like button. Also, if you guys are watching this, please hit the like button. Turn your notifications on. I'm going to be going live a lot tomorrow. It's going to be funny but informative. Turn your notifications on. But let's get into this Kid Cudi mess, because the federal prosecutor said a lot of things I found was very, 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 very funny. Also, Marlene said, don't forget, you guys, Megan Fox cleared her ex and account as far as 2013. Yo, I do expect Machine Gun Kelly and maybe even Megan Fox to be up in there. Don't forget, Machine Gun Kelly tells an interesting story of when Diddy gave him something. It had him going crazy, not even knowing what happened, dancing naked. Like, you know what happens. Also, Misty Blue Healing LLC, thank you so much for being a new member. Nicole Denise, thank you so much for the super chat. In the world today, said the entire entertainment industry is a cover for human sex trafficking and should lose our support permanently. I agree. There's too many people talented that ain't trying to like literally rape and pillage the village. Marlene said, did you see those videos of Nero and the girl fight? No, I didn't, but I will look it up. Also, Nicole Denise said, the person selling the tape is the same one Kim sent stuff to. Now, that would be interesting. That would be very, very interesting. We're gonna have to hold off on that. We've been hearing things, but we want to make sure we have something verified. Okay, let's get into the Kid Cudi stuff, okay? Really quick. This is new information. You guys, what's up? You guys also know that Tiffany Red, who worked very, very closely with Cassie, we did an interview with her. You know that she started her YouTube channel. Make sure you go and support her, Tiffany Red with 1D on YouTube. She is going to be covering the trial, and she actually was there in the middle of it, and she can actually give you like fair, unbiased, but non-crazy perspective of what happened. Get this. This is just breaking. Sean Diddy Combs investigators are flying into the UK to launch a search for possible British victims of the embattled rapper. Why is that important? We're going to have to go live about this tomorrow morning. I know it's late. Why is that important? Because Diddy's sugar daddy, Ron Burkle, actually lives in the UK. Diddy spent a lot of time in the UK. Again, there's a reason Diddy hired lawyers who specialty was international RICO, international sex trafficking, international, all that stuff. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for saying that. We're going to go live about that early Sunday morning. But let's get into the Kid Cudi stuff. Ready? Kid Cudi's car arson. New details revealed in fire report. Prosecutors accuse Sean Combs of being involved in the vehicle firebombing that appears to align with the Kid Cudi vehicle fire listed in the newly unearthed report. This is directly from Nancy Dillon and Cheyenne Roundtree from the Rolling Stones. Nancy Dillon and Cheyenne Roundtree are the ones that broke this story. They've been covering a lot of stuff with Diddy. So let's give the people that are actually doing the work and the investigation their props. Shout out to all of the reporters that have stayed on this Diddy case. Okay, let's get into this new report that has been released, new information from the U.S. Attorney's Office. This ain't no speculation. That is what is in the court documents, okay? If y'all don't like what y'all hearing, argue with the U.S. Attorney. Okay, here we go. Kid Cudi's car arson. New details revealed in fire report. Prosecutors accuse Sean Combs of being involved in a vehicle firebombing that appears to align with Kid Cudi's vehicle. The alleged arson of Kid Cudi's car, first described in singer Cassandra Cassie Ventura's lawsuit against Sean Combs last year, and seemingly alluded to in the criminal indictment of Combs announced last week, has been corroborated by the Los Angeles City Fire Department report obtained by Rolling Stone. Now, again, why is this important? Well, one, Diddy ain't seeing heaven. But two, it begs the question when the feds get in, how did Diddy get away with this for so long? How are their cars catching fire and the US and the LA Fire Department seeing it is a bomb and it not making the evening news? It not making the evening news, it not making any news thing, it not being investigated, no arrests being made, no investigation. I think it goes a little further into what Diddy was into, but more importantly, who his contacts were. Let's also not forget that Dom Robinson, in her report, said that Diddy 100% had cops at his blank offs, and he had cops doing security for the blank offs where they saw women pass out. They saw women 100% pass out and people taking advantage of them, and nobody stopped. And people were there at the parties, police officers enjoying it. Again, when people wonder how Diddy got away with this, baby, it goes very, very deep and very, very far. Okay. So this is why we are talking about this, because it's not just the fact, because y'all are critical thinkers. Y'all like to really analyze stuff. So I'm sure y'all were on this before I even mentioned this, but it goes on to say what everybody was saying about the fact that it's not the point that it's not a point that a car got bombed. I mean, that's bad enough. It's not the point. It's the point that at the end of the day, how could this happen with no investigation? It goes to the point of how far Diddy was protected, what hookups he had, and also the other people. The reason why the feds step in. Feds often step in when local city, for whatever reason, officers or whatever are not doing their job. The feds often step in. Okay, so let's continue. Again, it's not just the fact this happened, it's why it happened and why it was not reported, okay? They said the newly unearthed report says Kid Cudi, born Scott Masudi, was the owner of a Porsche that was set on fire by an incendiary device on January 9, 2012, at the Los Angeles address connected to Kid Cudi through public records. The report says the fire was reported at 10:53 a.m. with a damage estimated at $10,000. The cause of the ignition was listed as intentional. The report makes no mention of any suspects in the alleged arson that purportedly was carried out in broad daylight. An official with the hold on, where is it at? Okay. An official with the fire department in 2012 confirms to Rolling Stone that the fire was called in and a woman at the home spoke with the fire department. The official recalls inspecting the fire damage to the luxury vehicle and said it was not engulfed in flames in the arrival. Listen, Cassie put this in her lawsuit. Kid Cudi tweeted it was true. There was no allegation that Diddy was involved in these actions or directed anyone else to take them, said Mark Agnofilia in a Rolling Stone statement. It clears the government doesn't know who set the fire to the vehicle or how it relates to Diddy, who denies any involvement. Now, we all know that it's cap because, as Cassie says, she has proof that Diddy told her that he was going to do this to Kid Cudi during Fashion Week. We have proof that Kid Cudi knew that Diddy did it. We have proof that Diddy wanted Kid Cudi to know that he's doing it. And now the LA Fire Department, and by proxy, the LAPD detectives people are looking at them strange, saying, why did you not investigate this? Why did you, if you don't know who did it, if you saw a bomb in someone's car, that is also attempted murking. How come this wasn't on the news? Just like that shooting at Chalice Recording Studios was not on the news. Nobody said anything, and everybody just moved past it. But let's continue, shall we? They said last week prosecutors seemingly gave new details to the alleged arson without naming Medusi in their indictment or court filings. In a letter to the court, they alleged the co-conspirators acting on behalf of Diddy, this might be his chief of securities, set fire to an unidentified person's vehicle by slicing open the car's convertible top. They sliced open the car and dropping a Molotov cocktail inside. They said multiple witnesses would testify that Diddy allegedly bragged about his role in destroying the individual's car. Again, why didn't the police or the fire department investigate this? A car was sliced open. They dropped a Molotov cocktail. They said it was intentional, but they didn't classify it as attempted murking. It wasn't on the news, and they kept quiet about it. Again, I can't say this enough, but y'all get it because y'all got critical thinking skills. It's not enough to say, oh, this happened. Why did it happen and how could it happen? This is what the prosecution is expanding, and this is why the feds had to get involved. Attempts to reach Kid Cudi through its representatives were not immediately successful. The celebrated artist and actor has not commented on the alleged arson beyond a statement to the Times last year. The fire report did not specify the make and model of the Porsche, but Kid Cudi is known for his love of the Porsche brand. He blogged about driving a brand new 2011 Porsche 911 Turbo in a video posted on YouTube. Again, y'all, listen. I know it's late. I'm going to let y'all go. But again, be up bright and early tomorrow. Turn your notifications on. We are going to deep dive into the investigation has officially flown overseas, and Diddy is being pulled into what actually happened in London, but also he's going to be pulled in because Ron Burkle, his billionaire sugar daddy, godfather to his children, also lives in London. You guys, now listen. You guys have to trust there is a madness to everything I do. I posted a video about Diddy and a British Turkish DJ that actually passed away, right? People are implying there might be something with Diddy going on. However, he is based in London. You know, Eric Adams, a longtime Diddy supporter, is being indicted for his ties with the Turkish government. The guy in Turkey was into some like really bad stuff. However, now the investigation has been expanded to London. You guys, I'm just saying this. There is a method to my madness. Sometimes you just got to believe and follow the breadcrumbs because they always connect. Tomorrow, we are going to connect all those breadcrumbs, but I did post the recap. I did close the flashback, recap the trial. I posted that video this morning. Another Man Mysterious Thing. Again, it all has ties to Diddy in the UK. A lot of people thought that it was outlandish that you could tie those two together. But now the federal government is expanding their criminal investigation to the UK. So go watch that video so you'll be primed for what we are going to talk about tomorrow. And baby, this ain't no allegedly. The federal government has just co-signed and it's going there. So everything that was connected to Diddy in the UK is now relevant. Okay? So connect those breadcrumbs. I set them out for you really quick. Raphael Clater, thank you so much for the super sticker. And also, Only One Sad Caroline, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Said Diddy's bodyguard put the bomb in the car. Yo, Diddy's bodyguard. You better start and stay with this because baby, he going down. Oh wait, is that football tomorrow? Okay, fine. I'll have the live after Sunday football. I won't interfere with the Sunday football. Okay, don't worry. You will make sure that Sunday football is respected. Okay, we'll make sure. Okay. Again, listen. Everything everywhere is in play. We did 988 Stone Cold videos. When you add in the lives, we did more videos than Diddy got baby oil, and they are all hardcore investigation. We've been on this for a minute. That video I posted early this morning about Diddy in the UK, that people didn't see the relevance. Do y'all see the relevance now? Do y'all see what's happening? Again, I will say this. I do hear a lot of things. Some things I can't repeat for legal reasons. Some people things I can't repeat because I don't want to mess up any active investigations. And some things I don't repeat because I'm ready for the other shoe to drop. So then we can also talk about it. Go watch that video Another Man Mysteriously Did. Again, it is a flashback. This is when Diddy had run to London. And I was like, yo, this man is in London because he has ties to mess in London. And I'm telling you, I said in the video, when it goes down, I'm telling you, y'all going to see the connection to London. We talked about that man passing away, the way he was involved in rug trafficking, all this stuff. He was a DJ that worked for Diddy. There were ties. Again, we are going to go into what the feds have officially announced just right now. They have announced that the investigation has been expanded to the UK. Okay? Again. All right? Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for listen. Thank y'all so much for joining the special Midnight Live. I will make sure I go live after Monday, after football, Sunday football. I'll make sure that I'll go live so we won't intrude on the greatest thing in America. I know we ready for that Kendrick Lamar halftime show, right? So we're going to do this, but if you guys can, check out the precursor video of Another Man. Baby, there is always a method to a madness. Trust and believe. Oh, ye a little faith. Oh, ye a little faith. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all so or good morning or good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. Really quick, let me just read the last of the super chats. Burns said, bug spray and citronella candle contribution. Burns, you are the realest for that one. Let me go so I can go commit. Baby, we going after that mosquito's whole bloodline. We're gonna have a purging of citronella, and literally I'm gonna have to put on a gas mask when we go after this mosquito. Because God, these mosquitoes, they just be on me. I think I need new perfume. What are they smelling? Okay, listen, you said exactly. We can't use baby oil anymore. You can't have baby oil around the house when you be inviting company over because they might get the wrong idea. You can't wear white nail polish. I'm telling you, if we find out that Diddy used Palmer's Cocoa Butter, I'm gonna have to be like, this is too much. It's too much. It's too much. And it's gonna stop now. It's gonna stop now. Right? Listen, again, think about it. I posted that video about the guy. And again, it was a flashback. So, of course, it was like, when Diddy ran to London. But I told y'all something was up with London. Eric Adams, the guy was Turkish. Eric Adams and his ties to Turkey. And this is what he's actually being indicted over. But also Diddy buying the kids to the city. They said Adams didn't do anything unless people paid. All this stuff. But more on top of it, now they've expanded the investigation to the UK. Where there's smoke, there's Diddy. Woo! Where there is smoke, there is Diddy. All right, y'all. Oh, there we go. Peppermint candle or oil. That's a good idea. I love the smell of peppermint too. I'm gonna put that in a spray bottle. All right, y'all. Jimmy Seville, you guys. I will say, how do I know I have typo blood? I do have typo blood. Do mosquitoes like typo blood more than any other type? That's interesting. Okay. Lily Rose said, those are haters. Those mosquitoes be hating on me. Anyway, right? All right, y'all. Let me let y'all go. I will talk to y'all tomorrow morning. We'll do the lives after football. Or should I do lives while football is on? Really quick before I go. Put a 1 if you don't care about the football games and you just want me to go live. Put a 2 if you guys want me to respect the national pastime. Can y'all, before y'all go, 1 if you don't care about the football game. 2, and also let me know in the comments because I'm going to read them before I go live. Put a 1 if who cares about the football game, just go live. Or 2 if you want me to respect the national pastime. Oh, okay. Listen. All right. It's spoken. It's spoken. Okay. F that game. Y'all gonna have to watch on replay. We'll do a couple on replay and around the game. Okay. Yeah, who said I don't know why? P, we are We are sisters or brothers in Christ. I don't know, but they bite me too. I was fighting them all day. They be on me. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna do two things. We'll do a live. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I got y'all. Let me know on the playback too. But right now, automatically, y'all like F that game. Go live. We can watch both. You pop in your headphones while your boyfriend or girlfriend watching the game and act like you excited. Just be eating the hot wings and the buffalo chicken dip. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.